Check it out. Something different today. I think something's different today, but hello? Why am I so squeaky? I'm squeaky because I ate chocolate before I started, and as we all know, my previous drama teacher, my current El Presidente, she would kill me if she knew I was doing public speaking and I was, heaven forbid, eating chocolate beforehand. Let's try this again. Hello, welcome in. My name is Mary Fortune. I'm a sweet little ferret made of cake and cotton wool, and I'd like to say I hope everyone's having a marvelous mustard Monday, or in a time zone behind me, a stupendous stoat Sunday. Welcome in, the Sundrake. How's it going? You having a good time? I hope so. We've been live for a minute. No, not even a minute. 46 seconds. Yay. I do have some cottage keeping I'd like to do before we get into the meat and potatoes of this afternoon. I'd like to say thank you to the following people: Strawberry, It's Nolta, Arbar 4800, and Low Hop for the follows. I really appreciate it. Very sweet of you all. I did notice yesterday I reached the Homestuck number, but I guess promoting myself on Twitter, I got another follower. I have no idea. I don't often get like off-stream follows, you know? And if I do, it's usually because it's like someone shouted me out. Yeah, I think that's all of the cottage keeping. I guess I could also mention, yeah, I'm using my 3D model. This is because I'm soft launching the fact that I'll be not using my Decora K model. Actually, it's a lie. I just, oh my god, I'm so bad at structuring things. I'm so bad at talking. So as you guys might know, I'm technically on hiatus right now. That's why I'm soft launching the fact that I think when I come back from my hiatus, I'll be using a different VTuber model for a bit. I just feel like Decora K has reached saturation point, and I need to make sure she still feels special. I need to retire her for a bit, put on a different costume. So I thought, I like doing 3D writing streams because I feel like, not even because obviously I'm going to be typing, so it's not like you guys will be seeing my hands, but like, I don't know. It just feels like it just feels like it should go together, you know? Like, oh, I'm doing a writing workshop. Let's bring a 3D model out for a bit. And also, beforehand, I was like taking some screenshots of myself. So I'm like, when we finish these scripts, I'm gonna post on Twitter. I'm gonna be like, this is absolute cinema. And I'm gonna be right, by the way. I plan to write some absolute cinema today. I actually had to stop myself yesterday from quickly just writing these scripts because I've been thinking lately. I'd really like to do scripted content on YouTube because I think that would be a really good way of like, you know, putting the building blocks down to get to like YouTube partner. I'm getting really close to 200 subscribers, so that means I'm getting really close to being halfway to where I need to be, like subscriber wise, for like YouTube partner and like YouTube monetization. Not that I really care about that, I just like having goals to work towards. And I think having like scripted, like YouTube exclusive videos would be like a really good way of doing that. And I've had like the plans to do these things since like last year, like at least August last year. So I really need to like get cracking on that. Like there was just a really adorable teenage girl that I was talking to a while ago, like in a mentorship capacity way, not any other kind of way. Her mother was like supervising the entire time. She was like, this was during my art exhibition, and she wanted me to give her like tips and advice and all that good stuff. And I told her, oh, I plan to do a YouTube video on how I do like my little animations, and I'm sorry sweetheart, but I still haven't started. And I was going to start today, but I don't think I will. I think I want to warm up with some silly stuff first instead of, but also because if I start with the silly stuff first, it's like out of my system. I've got like the warm up. It also means that when I enter the recording booth, because I plan to record these in a semi-professional recording booth that my local library offers, and I feel like if I go in there with like a script that I really, really want to pop off, like with my Live 2D animation, like with my here's how you too can become a debut artist at an art gallery scripts, I feel like I'll have a lot of pressure on me, whereas if I start small, I can like fumble, I can learn. It doesn't have to be like, oh my god, that's a lot of pressure. Well, that's the goal anyway. Speaking of warm-ups, I thought I'd actually do like a Wordle Drabble, because something I've been thinking about is I want to do like writing workshops where it's like we just write Drabbles or stuff together. Like, I think that'd be cute. But I'm too busy playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Normally. I even thought about playing Yu-Gi-Oh! This afternoon, but I was like, The reset's gonna be in a couple days, and there's no way I'm getting out of like the bottom of platinum in like a singular afternoon. Because anytime I've like tried to grind off stream, I've just been like, this ain't it, fam. I'm like plateauing so hard. I literally didn't even go up a tier in like any of the duels. I just keep getting my ass kicked. Like there was this bloody Kurosaki Shun that I was dealing with, and he had fucking everything in his hand. I was like, God damn it. Oh, I tried, besties. Alrighty. Do I want to bitch about Yu-Gi-Oh a bit more? I don't think so. I think I want to do what I set out to accomplish today. So let's start small and find out what the word of the day is. Also, somehow, even though I knew I was going to be doing a Wordle thing, I forgot to get Wordle up. Okay. I know how Wordle works, bestie. Trust me. I had like I was getting so close to taking over my streak from last time, but then I missed like a day because I was working and I forgot. And I was like, no, because my longest Wordle streak is 29 days. And I think I'd gotten to like 26. And I was like, man. Now I'm up to 7 because I just keep like having bad days where I just don't know the English language apparently. And as I've done Wordle on stream before, and you guys know, I like to pick, I don't have like a go-to starting word. I like to pick a word that feels relevant to the day. And do you know what today, this is probably going to shock absolutely no one, but I feel like today's word should be W-R-I-T-E. Fantastic. 2 vowels already gone. Okay, this is like, I do have a go-to second word. Like, if I get no hits in my first word, depending on what that first word was, I feel like, usually I pick pluck or plume, like, depending on what letters have already been struck out to at least get something. Okay, well, we have a U, so, I was gonna write under, but I just realized something. We already know there's no E or R. I was gonna write sulky, but there's no K. Ovula. Okay, well, there's no W. I don't know. I just realized I put a U in the same place. Oh, damn it. Oh, well. Okay, so. Sunny. Yeah, let's go with Sunny. Okay, probably not because I think it's gonna be a double letter, right? Like, oh yeah, I think it's gonna be a double letter because we've struck out most of the alphabet by now. And, well, not most of the alphabet, like most of the vowels except O. But I don't feel like, but if it was an O in it, I feel like the U would be somewhere else. So I think it's dummy, and I was right. Let's fucking go. Yeah. Dummy. I feel like there's a lot of things you could do in 100 words using dummy. Yeah. Like, obviously, I'm Australian, so my first thought was the expression spit the dummy, so I could write, like, a little drabble about someone being really angry and really childish over it. Also, I want to do my other go-to work games as well. My bad. I'm obsessed with Strands. I genuinely look forward to playing Strands every day. Because it feels like a good brain teaser for me because I have to think like an American. Numb. Steal. Okay, well, the really obvious words are not there. Spill? Oh, I feel like spill should be it, yeah. Sleppy? No. Toppy? I don't think toppy is a word. Poppy is, so I'll do that for the hint. Slip. Topple, no. Whoops. Oh, whoopsie daisies. No, whoops has to do something. Whoopsie daisies. No, whoops. It's the word, the hint to today's theme is literally my bad. It has to, whoops has to feature in there somewhere. I'll keep that in my back pocket until I guess I get more. Yeah, that's not a word. Slippery would go hard. Spill, slip. Falter. Wait, no, I might have been cooking with whoopsie. No, never mind. Whoops. The DAIS. Oopsie daisies. Wait, oopsie. No, I don't think I'm cooking. I don't think I'm cooking, guys. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. I fucking love this theme, by the way. Dumb. What the fuck is this? Okay. Plepot. I genuinely have no idea what this word is meant to be. Oh wait, topple. Topple. It's topple. Wait, did I say topple earlier and I was like, that's not a word? Because if so, I do that all the time. That's a classic Mary playing word games move. She'll be like, yeah, man. There's like a Tumblr post. It was like, I was playing Scrabble with my mum and I was like, looking at my letters and I was like, burger, the one who burgs. And I played it and then I realized, oh, burger. That's a word already. Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. Stumble. Oh wait, cooking? Stumble is a word. Drop. Dunder. Oh man. Well, it's not dunder, like Dunderhead. Do you know what I've been thinking about recently? That reminds me. No one says buffhead anymore. Like, when I was a kid, that was like your go-to insult. You'd be like, in kindergarten, you'd be like, man, you're acting like such a buffhead, Harry. Because, you know, he'd be like kicking a football at you or something. And be very annoying. But no one says buffhead. I feel like we're losing Australian culture every day. I baked a cheesecake. Well, I didn't bake a cheese. I made a cheesecake this morning. And I've got some biscuits off the shelf. And do you know what they were labeled as? Butternut snap cookies. I was like, no, these are biscuits. We're Australian. Arnott's, you're an Australian company. Fucking act like it. Cunt. Yeah, I feel like we're losing the source. We're losing our identity, and it's really, really bad. Wait. Blunder is a word. I was right! You can make whoopsie daisies somehow! How the fuck do you make whoopsie daisies? Whoopsie... No. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, fuck. I was right, though. I knew you could make whoopsie daisies somehow. I just could not see the line. There we go. Whoopsie daisies. Here we fucking go. Okay. I know this isn't writing. I don't care. We're playing the spelling bee too, because I still haven't figured out how we're using the word dummy yet. Because, again, dummy, that's a pacifier to any Americans in chat. I don't know what anyone else calls them. I think there's also some Americans who call it the binky, and I'm like, that's... Binky Bill, please leave his glorious name out of your mouth, please. He's just a fun little guy. Plan is a word. Will it accept flan? Like the... Yes, it will. Like a beautiful creme caramel. Pina colada is not available. Limp Flynn. Flown. Wait. Flaunt. Oh, you can't make flaunt. Never mind. There's no T. Okay. I've had enough of the spelling bee. Okay. I really want to do a a warm up, I mean, because I think it's like just good for you. Like I haven't done any writing just yet today, even though one of my goals this morning was to finish something I've been working on. But I didn't do that. I think I'll just do my warm up in a different document though. I think that makes sense. Wordle warm up. So I just want to write 100 words. Oh shit, that was the wrong button. Edit, redo. I don't know. I know Control Z is undo, but I don't even know what redo is. Oh, it's Control Y. Today is the 28th of the 4th, 2025, and today's word was dummy. Like, there's a lot you can do with dummy. Like, you've got spit the dummy, you've got, like, parenthood, you've got, like, crash test dummies. Oh, actually, that reminds me. My sister's been learning to drive lately. She's, like, 21 or so. I don't know how old my sister is. And she hates it. I keep forgetting. I'm sorry, bestie. I just keep forgetting. You know, I think she's probably older than 21. But basically, she's getting close to it being, like, an embarrassing age not to know how to drive. So she's been learning to drive recently. And I think I want to, like, write something inspired by that because crash test dummy, spit dummy, I feel like... Yeah, I feel like I'm having an idea. Mum's hand reached up to the plastic handle above her seat. Her complexion was clammy and flushed. Her grip was terrified as through her gritted teeth she forced herself to say to me, fuck it, this is now first person. You're doing great, sweetie. Just take it easy and do the parallel park like we practiced. I huff and take the steering wheel. My blood pressure is going up as I go too far one way and not enough the other. Mum looks like a crash test dummy as I almost spit it myself, trying to not mangle us both in a fender. That reminds me, I don't fucking believe for a minute that people use the word bingle to describe what... It's both in the Herculean task of parallel parking. Okay, how many words is this? Because... Oh, 100 exactly. I don't even have to edit it. I'm so fucking good at this. Because recently, there was like a Tumblr post, because I'm chronically online, I always use Tumblr, right? About how Australians always have like a weird word for like different things, and one of the examples was that apparently we call crashes like bingles, and like no we fucking don't. I've never heard that in my life. And do you know, literally a week after, I was watching like the local news, so like the shitty little news station from like the closest city, not like the big fancy polished ones from the capital or anything. I'm talking about local news. And he was like, oh, there was a bingle this morning on such and such road. And I was like, no fucking shot. I could not believe my ears. I was like, that's not a thing. We're not making that a thing. We just call it like a T-bone or a crash or not a bingle. I don't believe bingle is a thing. Anyways, I feel like this is good enough. I feel like this conveys exactly what it was like to be a very terrified... To have a terrified teacher when you're trying to be a L plater in 16-year-old Australia, you know? Okay. let's actually write some scripts. I've done my work warm up. I've fucked around. I think we can do some stuff. Bum 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 bum. Like, I don't get performance anxiety, and yet here I am. I'm like singing along to my song, and I'm like, no, can't write. It's too embarrassing. But that's not true. I've been looking forward to this. I had to stop myself physically yesterday from writing this because I was like, no, I think I can gorilla tomorrow afternoon, assuming I'm not like dead from having my COVID shot. Yeah, I've had a very productive morning, by the way, because the reason I want to take a hiatus is because it's like, oh, I want to get ready for China, and I'm working a lot lately to like make money so I can go spend it in China. And I was like, one of the things I need to do is I need to get a flu vaccination and a COVID booster because that's like the recommended thing. And like I got my vaccinations this morning, and I sat down and I took one, and the girl was like, okay, all done. I was like, are you sure? I only got one. I'm here for 2. And she was like, oh, are you? And I was like, yeah, I wrote it on the back of the sheet. And she was like, I didn't look at that. And I'm like, way to make me feel like I'm in excellent care. And she was like, no worries, I'll go get you a COVID as well. I was like, thank you, bestie. Yeah. It's so weird, like, seeing people, like, I know this girl is, like, literally was in my sister's year, but it's like, man, I still think of you as, like, a little kid, and now you're giving me vaccinations at the pharmacy? That's crazy. Okay. So, I need to focus. I need to lock in. I need to write. Okay. So I've mentioned this like recently, but actually that's a lie. I don't think it was recent. It was like during the collab I did with Lulu. I did mention that I've got some ASMR scripts, but they're all under fucking NDA. So it's like I want to talk about them, but I can't. So yeah, I am modeling the scaffolding, as I like to call it, off the NDA scripts. So I've got introduction, slow action, medium action, fast action, and ending. I do have like rough word counts for like from the scaffolding, but because it's like this is just for me, I'm gonna take as many words as I need. If it's 20, it's 20. If it's 200, it's 200. That's just how it's gonna be. Okay. And I was thinking, what would be my ideal ASMR scenario? Like, what would spark the most joy for me? And I realized, as I had these thoughts, sitting at my 9 to 5, not even a 9 to 5, it's a 9 to 4. I don't know why I'm complaining. I am the person who has, I unequivocally have the easiest life out of anyone in the world. I genuinely think I think my life is easier than Elon Musk's. For a start, I don't get bullied online. So already I have it much easier than him. And my kids don't hate me. Well, I don't have kids, so that makes it even easier. Okay. So my vision for this script is that I am your girlfriend, and I'm going to get into a fist fight at a modern and contemporary art gallery because you had bad wrong opinions about modern and contemporary art. And I'm going to portray myself as the buff Chad, and you as the weak snimpering, snimpering, that's now a word now, snimpering Soy Jack. And that's how the virgin Soy Jack versus me, the Chad Mary. That's the goal of this script anyway. So yeah, it's, how the fuck do you start these things? I've done zero research, by the way, and by research I mean like looking into like how other people do scripts. I do follow like an ASMR channel because she's my mutie. I don't know how or why, but she is my mutie. So low key, if I get desperate, I might find her channel and we might like analyze a video together. But I don't think that's necessary. I've written scripts before. For example, the ones under an NDA, which are so fucking good, and you should definitely listen to them. But I'm not listening to them because then I'd have to pay money to listen to my writing, and that sounds atrocious. Okay. So, the structure of your script is I'm gonna have a GFE fake out opening. Like, I want it to like start at least not suspicious that this is gonna go in. This is gonna be off the rails ending. Because obviously POV, your girlfriend gets into a fist fight at a modern contemporary art gallery. That's gonna be a wild ending. But I wanted to like at least. Why is my hand getting clipped out? Like, I know I'm just like procrastinating, but why is my hand getting clipped out? Okay, I guess I just like I can't make it bigger, so that's fine. Okay, and then the slow action is going to be the it's more accurate to say 4 of the 5 stages of grief. There's going to be bargaining, there's going to be denial, there's going to be depression. The medium action will be the anger and arguing part. Like, I want this to be like full fucking toxic couple at IKEA. And then the fast action is going to be the fist fight. I'm going to throw hands. I'm going to go absolute apeshit on you, and you're going to enjoy it. And then the ending is going to be getting the cops called on me. Yeah. Doesn't that sound nice and relaxing? Doesn't that just make you want to fall asleep? I hope so. Okay. Like, should I like start full cliche? Like, maybe I need to start full cliche. Like, in my head, it's like, I can see this like thumbnailed in my head. It's like, okay, so for the introduction, I'm like, it's gonna be really cute. I'm gonna hold your hand, and I'm gonna be like, oh man, I'm so happy to be here with you today, boyfie. You're so cute. I'm so cute. We're so cute together. Everything about this is so cute. Let's go to the modern contemporary art gallery because I love modern and contemporary art, and I only have good right opinions on them, unlike you. Yeah. Because like I can see this like as an animatic in my head. Oh, that's the worst part. Like, when you can see things like so vividly, but it's like, how do you like condense all of these pictures into less than 1,000 words? Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh, bum 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 bum. Okie dokes. Okay. Maybe I should just start somewhere else. Maybe I shouldn't start at the start. Like, I didn't do that for these other scripts I've written. Like, I do tend, when I'm writing, I do tend to prefer to, like, you know, start at the start. But sometimes you just gotta start where you gotta start. Denial. Let's write down the, yeah, I like the idea of denial, bargaining, depression. What are the 5 stages of grief again? 5 stages of grief. I think one of them is just sadness, right? Denial, anger, bargaining. Denial, anger, bargaining, depression. Oh, and acceptance. Okay, so it's not even like 4 of the stages, it's just 3 of them. Okay. We're gonna cook. I'm gonna just slightly. Here you go, I got your ticket to the museum. I can't wait. It looks so good. Do people really like this? Like, I know I'm trying to, like, okay. I like the analogy I saw once where it's like, you wouldn't say your cake tastes like crap if you've, like, barely, like, whisked the eggs and flour together, let alone added, like, sugar, but still. Oh my god. Here you go, I got your ticket to the museum. I can't wait. It looks so good. Oh, the price. I feel like the boyfriend in this scenario should, like, imply that we're spending a lot of money to go see a lot of crap, which is just not true. That's just not true, buddy. So I already know what I'm gonna write from bargaining, so maybe I should start there, because I've only ever successfully... So obviously in real life, I'm not allowed to like fist fight patrons who have bad opinions about the art, but I have managed exactly once to like successfully defend an artwork. The text has been used in art for ages. Just think of Barbara, what's her fucking name and how do you spell it? Barbara Kruger. She's been doing it since the 80s. Oh, this piece is really impactful, laying out the message in no uncertain terms. I love the font and size of the poem written on the wall. What do you mean that doesn't count as art? So in your face and commanding. Says so much utilizing Ooh, this piece is really impactful, laying out the message in no uncertain terms, using the artist's own words as the method rather than a traditional picture. It's really not that unusual to see text as art in an art gallery. I know I said I wasn't gonna worry about like I know I said I wasn't going to worry about it, but I'm going to go 50, 100. Actually, no, I've already forgotten what the word count is, but it was like the script only had to be like around 1,000 words, so it's like it doesn't have to be too long. Fuck it, let's include acceptance. No. Impression. Here you go, I got your ticket to the museum. I can't wait. It looks so good. I've been looking forward to our date since you asked. Thanks for letting me pick the location. I love art galleries. I love how they make especially modern and contemporary ones. Do you? Hey, that's not very nice to say about. Haven't you ever heard of a goddamn fucking metaphor? I definitely want to say that at some point in this script, so I'm gonna add that before I forget. Haven't you ever heard of closing the goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of voice and rationality. I chimed in. Haven't you ever heard of closing the goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poise and rationality. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I feel like I have to reference. I don't know, I'm really conflicted. I don't know if I want to reference like specific pieces or make it ambiguous, but part of me is like, the most famous of the modern art has to be Fountain, right? Like maybe we could go be visiting Fountain. You guys know Fountain, right? Because here's the thing. A shockingly low amount of people I've talked to don't know Fountain, and I was like, how the fuck do you not know Fountain? Like, everyone knows Fountain. Fountain pisses people off because it's dumb and it's silly, and that's why we love it. It's not just a toilet. It's not just a urinal, it's art. Challenges. It's not just a urinal, it's art. It makes us... I don't know. Because I don't want to, like, date this script if I can help it. Like, that's why I was like... Because I'm a big fan of, like, Jeff Koons and stuff. I think he's really cool. He does some cool sculptures and stuff. But, like, I don't want to seem, like, basic if I only, like, reference the most obvious things. But, I mean, I'm already referencing Barbara Kruger. And I personally think she's very basic, but, like, maybe people don't know. I don't know. Yeah, fuck it. Well, we will put some, like, specific references. It's not just a urinal. It's art. You could add I would have added like some slightly more bit of set dressing because I'm a big imagery girly. But it's hard because it's obviously it's like spoken, it's like role play. Like it's not like I'm just reading a story, you know. I think I want to put bargaining first. Actually, I think. Add a Duchamp reference second. Depression. I have to, for depression, I need to add my least favorite fucking thing. It's such a cliche, I know, but I could do that. Well, why haven't you? If it's so easy, why don't you go and do it? It's not just a... Okay, I know for exactly who we are referencing for this. Only one color. That being said, I've immediately forgotten his name. Who's the guy I'm thinking of? Is it? I don't think it's Mon Dieu. Like he's Dutch, I think. He was like a World War II veteran. Who's the guy I'm thinking of right now? I swear to God, I'm like fucking educated, but you would not be able to guess it from the way that I just have retained zero effects from my it's a difficult exercise in control and precision. Expert craftsmanship. Who is the guy I'm thinking of? Like, I saw his paintings in real life, and I'll be honest, they didn't really do it for me, but I was still like, man, I couldn't do that personally. I don't think I'd be able to, like, paint a big canvas and like solely one color and make it even, and look at those brush strokes. They blend perfectly and layer to create one cohesive piece. Like, come on, that's extremely difficult for the average layperson to mimic. Who is the guy I'm thinking of? Holy fuck, what is his name? Guy who paints canvases all one color. This is a really bad, like, way of describing him. Klein wasn't. No, I'm not thinking of him. That's not who I'm thinking of, I don't think. Bum, 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 bum. Like, I saw his artwork in Melbourne. What is his name? I don't think it's Robert Holyhead. He was like I'm certain he was like Dutch and like I think maybe Jewish too. Like he was like he had it rough during World War II. What was his fucking name? Singular coloration, striking orange is a primal scream of witness combined with expertise of brushwork. It's a very compelling piece, even if it is seemingly only a canvas painted one color. Okay. What's the word count? Okay, so we've got 100 there. I think we'll aim for like 300 words in this middle bit. So I could add a little bit onto bargaining. Could add a lot onto denial. The original was lost to time, but this is a replica of Mutt's famous piece, Fountain. Even though it's the original was lost to time, but this is but even though it's a copy, I'm still amused by the novelty of its discordance in the art gallery. That anomaly factors into why it is considered art, not just because a famous person planted it here. Because it mocks and makes light of its own situation. It's not just a urinal, it totally counts as being art. It's divorced from its function and is instead being utilized as a mechanism. I feel like I'm in university again, holy fuck. As a mechanism repurposed as one of Duchamp's famous ready-mades. As a critique. Highbrow society, yeah. anomaly. Such a seemingly low effort creation. You're impossible. No, what do you mean I'm being impossible? It's fucking. No, we'll save the swearing for later. What's next? There was a really good YouTube video I'm remembering about the guy I'm thinking of. Who's afraid of modern art? Yeah, by Jacob Geller. I don't know how you say his name, sorry. Barnett Newman, that's who I'm thinking of, I hope. Barnett Newman. Yeah, this is the guy. My man. Yeah, I was right. Jewish. Oh, I was wrong. He was okay. I knew he was Jewish, but I for some reason I thought he was Dutch. But I'm always thinking of the Dutch guy, so whose name I also forget all the time. So he's Polish. That makes more sense, actually. Painting by Barnett Newman. Yeah, I've seen some of Newman's stuff in real life, and again, it didn't really do it to me, but I could appreciate it. Like, there is a lot to be impressed by. Like, again, the expertise in which he's mastered his craft. To see content in an art gallery considering its origins. Not that unusual given there are replicas. Okay, so this is Fountain. Allegedly destroyed on purpose. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing with the paragraph breaks. I like them personally, other people mightn't. I am drawing off like different experiences I've had to the art gallery. Like with bargaining, I am thinking of some specific pieces that I saw at the Bathurst Art Gallery, as well as the Sydney the Sydney Contemporary and Modern Art Gallery. Where it's like they're both like indigenous poems by like indigenous artists, like talking about colonization and stuff. But like I know for a fact that there'd be idiots in this world who are like, that doesn't count as art because it's a poem written on the wall. And it's like, it's art, you dumbass. Yeah. That's okay. I like this. traditional. That's okay. I like those too, but I'm always... they know I'm always in for something interesting or challenging whenever I go to a modern or contemporary gallery. Man, I really wanted this to be like more cutesy. Like, I'm really not happy with this paragraph. Thanks for paying for pamphlet. Love taking these home. So I can remember what I saw later. Flipping through, there are a lot of famous artworks in this gallery. Can't wait. Let's start with Sydney contemporary and modern art gallery poem on wall. That doesn't. Welcome to the... Yeah. Yeah, I'm just doing some research. Let's do some research. View all, the MCA. Where's the... Okay, guided tour First Nations art. Okay, yeah, I really wish I took a picture of it. I really hope I hear more about that fucking... I almost called it a scholarship. Internship soon. Like, I sent an follow-up email and it went to an inbox and I got told that it was a different guy and on a different holiday. And I was like, are you serious? Have I not waited long enough? I really wish I could just find a list of artworks. I know for a fact... Oh, wait. Wait. This is not the... On the banks of the Lachlan, they caught us at a place called Kictus Cove. We gathered... Oh my god, this is it. I didn't think it was. I thought it was written by a woman for some reason, but I am cross-pollinating this with a different one. But I'm fairly certain this is... Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. Lachlan River, Condoblan. Are you sure? Oh, man. I'm trying to read it. I'll read it. On the banks of the Lachlan, they caught us at a place called Kictatoo. We gathered by the campfires at sunset, and we heard the death cry of Curlew. Women gathered the children around them. Men reached for their Nullah and spear. The Curlew again gave the warning of footsteps of death drawing near. Bajula whirled high in the firelight, and casting his spear, he screamed out, "Run!" His body scorched quickly on embers, knocked down by the shot of a gun. The screaming Curlew's piercing whistle was drowned out by the thunder of shot. Men, women, and child fell in mid-flight, and a voice shouted, "We've bagged the lot." And singly the shots echoed to quieten each body. Yeah, this is really, really familiar, actually. Yeah. I think this is what I was thinking of. This is probably a bit of a niche pick to put in my script, but I don't care. With Kevin Gilbert's... What's this one called? Kickatoo. So how do you spell it? Kiakatu. Kiakatu. Yep, that's right. Words is the method rather than a traditional. Would you guys say there's definitely like a lack of, what, fuck, where did it go? Back here, stay here. The clinical size of the words on the wall are commanding, juxtaposed with the clinical coldness of Ariel. It's very striking as such raw emotions pour out from his poem. Oops. Okay. 50 plus. There we go. Love you, Queen. Love you, Barbara Kruger. I will defend you with my life. Do you guys remember the meme that spawned from Barbara Kruger's art? Because I do. That brought her to a whole new generation of Gen Zers, I believe. Let's go see it next. Nice. Okay. I feel like we've written the main meat of this. We've written the first section. I'm pretty happy with giving 3 examples of defending modern and contemporary artists. Haven't you ever heard of a goddamn fucking metaphor? I like too much, do I? God forbid that I have an imagination and a brain to you. God forbid I have an imagination and, you know, the critical thinking skills to go with it. God, I'm really tempted to open up one of this. I don't need to use it as a full. I don't know how long I want to make this script, and I keep like going, I should just open up one of the previous scripts, see how long it was, in which section, but I'm not doing that. Bum. Okay, I think we can get rid of these. Slow action. Artworks this afternoon on this so-called date of ours, and you have stuck your nose up at each and every one of them. It's draining having to defend the artists because you won't even look at their plaques so you can better understand their artworks and the rationale behind them. All of them make total sense in their historical context, how they challenge norms and assumptions relating to society at large and making a statement on the times instead of being a pretty picture. Haven't you ever heard of a goddamn fucking metaphor? How long is this? Enjoy our date and salvage this afternoon. Now you're just being a total drag. I've tried so hard to show you different perspectives on artworks, and you just shrug your shoulders and kill my enthusiasm. I think the green needs to go on for like at least 200 words. Maybe even 250. It's so deflating to be unable to share my passion with you when you just stick up your nose. You are worse than an art snob with your incurious, anti-intellectual drivel. Grunting, actually. It's not art. It's ugly. Art isn't just meant to be beautiful. It's meant to make you think. Do you know what I'm thinking? Move that upwards. I need a better connection between these two thoughts, I think, so we'll come back to that. I want to try and I want this to be the connection between the fist fight so bloody sick of your shit. You can't be... Let's see what the word count is. 260. No way, no shot did I write. Oh my god, I wrote 450 words that. Maybe, okay, let's get the medium action to 300 words. I am trying to enjoy our date and salvage this afternoon. On purpose, I've been looking forward to it, but now you're just being a total drag. Do you even like anything? Why did you even agree to this godforsaken date if you don't even want to try and like something? I've tried so hard to show you different perspectives on artworks and you just shrug your shoulders and kill my enthusiasm. It's so deflating to be unable to share my passion with you, and when you stick up your nose at literally everything in the gallery. You are worse than an art snob with your incurious, anti-intellectual grunting. Ew, it's not art. Ew, it's ugly. Art isn't meant to be beautiful. All the time, every time. It's meant to make you think. And do you know what I'm thinking? We have seen so many different artworks this afternoon on this so-called date of ours, and you have stuck your nose up at each and every one of them. It's draining having to defend these artists because you won't even look at their plaques to better understand the artworks and the rationale behind them. All of them make total sense in their historical context, how they challenge norms and assumptions relating to society at large and making a statement on the times instead of just being heard a pretty picture. Oh, I like it too much, do I? I'm so easy to please, am I? God forbid I have an imagination and, you know, the critical thinking skills to go with it. Haven't you ever heard of a goddamn fucking metaphor? I'm so sick, bloody sick of your shit. What if for this part I just write, like, just do, like, complete Foley works? Watch out, bucko. I'm coming for you. If you won't... Yeah, I like this. I like this script. I genuinely think this is going to be absolute cinema. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Now voice 1. I don't know where I'm going with this actually. If you won't at least try to find one artwork in here that you like, then I will make you. Don't think I'm above biting someone just to get my way. I've had it up to here with this kind of drivel, and I'm going to make it your problem now. Fuck all the way off with your shit. Yeah, fuck all the way. close the chat. The bum 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 bum. Male voice 1. Get off of me! Holy shit, you're a psycho! What is wrong with you? And you think I can't handle having a difference of opinion? Feral scream. See, I think the problem with me is I'm too sincere. I'm too genuine. I'm too earnest. Like, I feel like there needs to be more humor and irony here, but I don't fucking care. If you want to talk shit, you can get hit. I make this at least 100 words. I can definitely add some more taunts. I know I can. I'm so bloody sick of your shit. I'm trying to think, is there like a classic, like, you know how like RSL clubs have no shoes, no shirt, you don't get service? Is there like an equivalent to that for like museums and art galleries? You'd think I would know, considering I work at one. I don't know what to write. I'm so good at writing, I just don't know what to write. Like, what's like another taunt? I just want to throw in like one more taunt for this section, and then we can do something else. But you know what? Maybe we should just do something else now. Here you go. I got your ticket to the museum. Okay, let's try a different thing. Thank you again for inviting me on a date. It's so kind of you to let me pick where we go. I want to go to the art gallery. Specifically, the modern and contemporary one. Oh, I just love going to art galleries. I'm so glad you feel the same way, senpai. Same way, darling. I've been wanting this for so long. I can't wait. We're going to have so much fun. Oh. You prefer traditional galleries? I like them too, but I love don't worry. I'm sure we'll have a great time together. Don't you worry. Yeah, that's more in line with the GFE fake out that I thought I was gonna be writing this afternoon. Okay, we're bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. I want to taunt Fate. Like, what's the worst that can happen? There we go. So 100. 560. I need a calculator. No. I can figure it out. 560 plus 280 is 800 and something, I think. I guess it's to 900. Okay, perfect. So I was aiming for like around 1,000 words, and we're gonna get there. Don't you worry. I'm going to get this section to triple digits, I believe, is what I was aiming for. Yeah. I'm so bloody sick of your shit. Now, why are we sick of the boyfriend shit? Why are we sick of it? There has to be like a, what's like a male voice one. Whoa, calm down. Don't tell me to calm down. I'm perfectly calm right now. After all, this is an art gallery. We are here for calm and contemplation, and I am the picture of calm and contemplation. And if you even think of telling me otherwise, oh man, you do not want to cross me. Oh no. Like, watch out. Yeah, that makes more sense. Fuck all the way off with your calm and quiet bullshit. Hiya! And then, like, we can just have, like, some random sound effects of someone getting their ass absolutely beat. Let's see what the word count kind of becomes when I do this. I have been keeping this in way too long. I'm so over it. No more Mrs. Nice Girl. Defending artists online is not enough. I need a gun. That's probably fine. Yeah. We did it, guys. We wrote a fucking ASMR script. Completely normal ASMR script. And do you know what that means? I get to... we'll use this one. I get to put it in my little diary, but... Oh, shit. I like to keep track of how much I've written. I will only do this one because this symbol here means I've posted it, and I'm not posting this until I've like professionally recorded it. I also have like ambitions of hiring a proper video editor instead of just being left to my own devices, because I really don't know what to do with like the video aspect of this. Yeah, I'm proud of myself. I've written a script today. Did I promise anything else in this stream? Wanting to practice. Well, there is another script that I have been thinking about, but like I said, I've only been thinking about it, and I don't really have. I have like a concept, but I don't really have anything else to go with it. I'm just gonna pretty up this one. I'm gonna male voice 1. Slow action. Introduction. Title. Oops. POV, you are a Furby and I find it the thrift store. This is actually meant to be like a semi-serious ASMR script that you are meant to like relax to. It's not necessarily a comedic script. So I think this will be like slightly more my speed, because like I mentioned this before. I feel like one of the weaknesses of this particular script is that I'm just so earnest and sincere and genuine that I think I can't write good crack, basically. But who knows? Who knows? But what I do know is that I need to pee, so I'm going to go pee, and then I'll probably be back, and I will try my best to. I think we'll at least make a start on this. Like, I didn't realize how quickly I would. I mean, I should have known. I should have known that I would quickly write a script, but. Big ferret yawn. Okay, I'll be right back. Righty, your very talented ferret, script writing ferret, is back. I want a sip of water. I was so dumb, I accidentally spilled my water earlier. And that was way before stream though. Like, it was just fresh out of the fridge because I'd put it in the refrigerator so I'd have nice cold water, and it just slipped out of my hand because there was just so much condensation on it. Okay. I am thinking about my script and I have some ideas. Introduction, setting, finding and purchasing you. That's, don't take that out of context. Giving you a bubble bath. That's cute. Kissing you goodnight, smorch. Ending. Sleep tight, little guy. Furby voice. What's the most unhinged thing you... unfortunately, I know this was, like, meant to be cute, but I think, like, ending it on the most unhinged thing a Furby could say would be kind of funny. So, we have a plan. Like, we have an outline now, which is not bad. Having an outline's pretty good, even. This is meant to be like a more sincere script. Like, it's meant to be cutesy. It's meant to be wholesome. Like, what more could you possibly want? Like, maybe some words to say into your microphone. That'd be pretty lit, actually. Most unhinged things a Furby can say. People describe the creepiest things that Furbies have ever done. Furby language is straight up demonic when Furbies are nightmare fuel. I had 2 Furbies that were buried at the bottom of a toy box. Feed me! Maybe. A Furby never dies. Loved it. About a year or 2 later, I was playing with it. Fell off my hand. Furby just no idea what happened. Is feed me like the creepiest thing? Don't buy a self-proclaimed haunted Furby. Terrifying. No, that's like barely scary. This kind of looks like a Furby bag that I had when I was a kid. My older cousin, she gave me like some hand-me-downs, and one of them was like this little handbag that was like a fluffy Furby thing. I loved it. I took it everywhere. It was like a little backpack, and at most I think I could fit like my Nintendo DS in it, but like I was a kid. What more did I really need if I was going out and I was like had the opportunity? Oh, don't be doing that, please. Death isn't always the end. I just want creepy Furby quotes, not the whole goddamn story. Hey, party. I don't think party is a very scary... I mean, I guess if you're not expecting it, it's not like a thing. Can I come up with any more words? Null is a word. Yeah, I don't got any other words apparently. I just want to check my notifications. Okay, so I think we'll start here. Oh man, a Furby! I haven't had one of them since I was a kid. Always did wonder what happened to my Furby. Gosh, so That's what makes it cute. Little tender love and care, and you'd be good as new. Hey, buddy. Score? Come on. Let me check the price tag. That'll tell me if I need a new Furby for my collection of little fur babies. Oh, a total steal. This shop doesn't know what you're worth. Ah, cutie. Let's go home. I'll make sure I'll get you spick and span again. Don't you worry. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Um, 100 words exactly. I'm goated, actually. I'm so goated. I'm also losing any passion I have for writing. I'm like, okay, I've accomplished the main thing I wanted to accomplish today. I've achieved, and now it's like, no, I'm done. What was that noise I just heard? I think Minty might be snoring. She's in a little box behind me because she's been loving her cat tree at the moment. It's like she didn't care about it for months, and now it's her favorite thing. Okay, we are home. Do you like it? I'll give you a good spot on my shelf, I promise. First, let's get you up to snuff. You're kind of dusty from sitting on the shop floor for so long. Batteries out, but I've got spares. Let's give you a bath. Babies are so creepy underneath there. It's got to be done to make sure you are clean before you join my collection. Don't want you getting moldy. Yep, not seeing anything worth buying so far. I'm really not as good as my sister thrifting. CDs that I try to buy secondhand. I don't really need anything like that, but what's the harm in at least checking, eh? Whoa, the thrift store is so big on the inside. I never would have guessed. Fingers crossed I find something I like in here. Yeah, I think that's a cute way to open. Foley of clothes rack noises. It's my style, even my size. This is why I usually buy brand new. Oh well. Yeah, so this should be like 100 words. 90. Sigh. So disappointing. Any other time it'd be a treasure trove, surely. Yeah, perfect. This has to get me over my self-imposed 100 words thing. There we go, there we go. And nope. In here either. Oh man, a Furby. I haven't had one of them since I was a kid. I always did wonder what happened to my Furby from back then. Gosh, it's so ugly, but that's what makes it cute. Oh, little tender love and care, and you'd be good as new. Hey, buddy. Come on, let me check the price tag. That'll tell me if I need a Furby for my collection of little fur babies. Score, total steal. This thrift shop doesn't know what you're worth, huh, cutie? Let's go home. I'll make sure I'll get you spick and span. Don't you worry. First, the checkout. Okay. First, let's get you up to snuff. You're kind of dusty from sitting on the shop for so long. I want to play Holocure. No, I feel like I can finish your script. I feel like I can finish your script. But I've been playing a lot of Holocure lately, which is why I had that thought. I was like, man, I've been like clearing the normal levels with like so many girls again. I've been investing in upgrades, if you can believe it. Oh my god. I'm becoming a pro player. Here we go. We'll make a little bit of room. Set you down. That's right. Right in the middle. Perfect place for such a classic night. good or soft and fluffy out of your bath and full of fresh batteries. Okay, night night. It's been a long day, but we've had a lot of fun, right buddy? Pause. Not the talkative type. That's rare. Oh well. Sweet dreams. Yawn. And then feed me, since that's the only unhinged thing we could find for the Furby says apparently. Okay. Let's see. So, less than 400 words. And I'm aiming for 1,000. Fantastic. That inspires so much hope and confidence in me, I cannot believe it. Although this is true, I did have a Furby when I was a kid, but it never like did anything unhinged. It was just kind of there. I think we must have like taken its batteries out at some point. I don't know whatever happened to it. Like, did we give it to someone else? Because I think it was a Christmas present. Like, I remember having it for like part of the school year and like playing with and showing it to my friends and stuff. We did like some. I feel like we were more unhinged than the Furby. Like we had like this tree stump we'd always play at, so I put it on top of the tree stump, and then we did like a ritualistic dance around it. It was like, yeah, you're our new king now, buddy. And now I feel like that's the creepiest thing that the Furby ever experienced, and it wasn't even the Furby's fault. I was just a weirdo 9-year-old or something. Yeah. For the purpose of his VOD, it's like I don't want to like do anything else this afternoon. Come on, I feel like I can finish a script this afternoon. Come on. I just need to put my thinking hat on. Like, I'm already wearing a hat, I just need it to work. I need it to be my thinking hat. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Like, I feel like most of the action is going to be happening in the middle, so I want to tentatively say we need to aim for, like, another 300 words, which there is a lot you can do with a Furby, so it's like, I just need to think, which means you need to get Nikki. Just remove your fur, peel it off. Ugh. These are so creepy. Deep clean. Run that warm, hot bath for you. Put plenty of fabric softener in it. You'll be a brand new Furby after all of this. Whilst the faux fur soaks, I'll do maintenance on the toy. Wipe your eyes. Clean out any crumbs or goodness knows. Clean out any dust in the frame. There we go. We're looking spiffy already. Bum 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 bum. getting close to halfway. And here we go. Bum, 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 bum. It's important to... I don't know where I started a sentence, but I don't know where I was going with it. That is so me. I love starting sentences and not knowing how I'm going to finish them. It's a very classic move, honestly. You can't even tell that got you from Crystal. You are sparkling. You came out of the box. And give you a blow dry and let you swish. Leave that. So calm, buddy. Wriggle. Okay, that should get us to 200, surely. 222, excellent. Maybe I should just accept that this one's gonna be shorter. I don't want to. The lavender fabric softener worked a treat. Smell pretty and feel fluffy. You must be the luckiest Furby in the world, having met me. I feel pretty lucky too, since you came in all my favorite colors. Wasn't even trying and managed to snag a dreamy. I don't know if the Furby community uses the term dreamy, but I'm going to assume they do, because in Animal Crossing is how I first came across the term dreamy, which it references, oh, this character is a dreamy, I really want them on my island. I feel like surely the Furby community has dreamies. Honestly, this section does just need to be really quick. It's the fast action. The fast action's typically the quickest part, is what I discovered. Can't help myself, I love... Wait, can you guys even see where I'm working? You guys can't even see where I was working, I'm so sorry. Does that help? Yeah. Stuffed animals, a little. Feel like you're new. Alright, buddy. Let's get you all set up on my shelf. How many words is this? 108, perfect. we're getting there. I think there is a lot we can add. I think there is a lot that I can add. Okay. Slow action. 107. How many words did I write for the slow action up here? Oh, that's right. The slow action was really long for that one. Never mind. Never mind. I thought I was onto something. I think I just need to let each script be what they want to be, you know? I am still going to aim. I feel like I'm not ending stream until I have written 1,000 words in this second script. I'm determined. 400 words, easy. I can do that in my sleep, I'm sure. Thanks. Furby. Oh. You're not bad either. Got a nice little beak, though there's some schmucks on it. Your eyes are... I'm nostalgic. Myself love. I'm reads. Oh. Yeah, a little. Okay, fine. Let me check the price tag. Yeah, half of my process is just checking the word count. I think we can add another 20 words onto this. I don't know what else to add, like, what else can you comment on? I'm getting Pokemon plush, Furby would go great with all my Pokemon plushies and stuff. I'm getting so nostalgic. And I missed a Furby. I remember if it, remember the movie? It slapped. Yeah. 238, that's perfect. What does that make the overall word count? Question mark. Because I know deep down I need to really pad out the... Okay. 300 words, I think. Yeah, 100. This should be like 100-ish. Okay, well. Right next to Pikachu and Jigglypuff. Surely, I'd like to think my bedroom is a step up from some grotty old thrift shop, right? Please, please, please. 99, are you serious? Move this one out of the way. And give you a pat on the head. There we go. There we go. Okay, I think medium action. I only need to write like 200-ish, less than 200 words, and it's done. Okay, we are home. Do you like it? I'll give you a good spot on my shelf, I promise. But first, let's get you up to snuff. You're kind of dusty from sitting at the shop for so long. It's kind of a big process, but here you go. Here goes nothing. I'll get you nice and squeaky clean. Battery's out, but I think they're flat anyways. I've got spares. But don't even worry about that. Let's give you a bath first, which means you need to get naked. I'll just remove your fur, peel it off. Velcro sound effect. Ugh. Furbies are so creepy underneath their faux fur, but it's got to be done. I want to make sure you are clean before you join my collection. I'll give you a deep soak. Let me run that night warm hot bath for you. I'll put plenty of fabric softener in it. You'll be a brand new Furby after all this. Whilst the faux fur soaks, I'll do maintenance on the toy itself. Wipe your eyes. Wipe your beak, polish your eyes and colour them in a bit. I hope permanent marker is okay. Clean out any dust on the frame. Man, you must have been played with lots before you got here. You got here. There we go. You're looking spiffy already. Wipe you down with a tissue. Just pretty you up with tissue. Careful with my fingers. Don't want them getting caught on anything. There we go. Swish, swish, swish. Clean enough that I can get your fur out of the wash. Sink. Easy does it, and voila! Like you are just out of the box. Okay, I'm going to be honest, I don't think that is enough to reach my word count. I'm just going to be realistic, and I just know that's probably not enough to reach the word count that I was aiming for. Okay, 322. yeah. I need probably 100 more words. Water from faucet sound effect. I'll just check the temperature. Can't be too hot or too cold. I don't want to damage you. Here's a squirt of the fabric softener. It's my favorite. I love lavender. I hope you do too. Give it a spin, cycle, and let it settle for a moment. Okay, I need 51 words. Fabulous. After all, what's the point of a Furby who just sits pretty? I want the whole experience. The maintenance in the toy itself. There's no point putting fresh fur on it if the frame is still dirty. Let me just wipe your beak, polish your eyes, color. Oops, that took more off than I meant to. I only used a bit of spray. Here. Let me color them in a bit. Hope permanent marker is okay. Don't have anything else to use to store the eyes. But hey, I think this looks pretty good. Unique, maybe. And finally, I'll just clean out any dust in the frame. There's a bit of sand or grit in there. Man, you must have been played with lots. I never would have guessed it was that bad. Cool. Now to find the perfect place for you on my shelf. Okay, please, 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 please. I feel like that should be so close, right? Like, that has to be so close. 466. That sounds really good to me. Okay. What's going on with the rest of it? Like, I need to be over 1,000. Perfecto. Per actual fecto. Let's fucking go. That's 2 scripts done. I don't know when I will actually have the chance to voice act these. I'm hoping sometime this week. I need to find out how hiring the booth works. Honestly, I'm hoping I can just, you know, use it for free. That'd be really cool, but I have a feeling they're gonna make me pay because, you know, society, fairness, that kind of thing. Even though I pay my taxes and I attend the meetings. Speaking of, that just reminded me, I have a meeting tomorrow about this kind of thing. So I'll probably ask then. That sounds like it would work for me. Yeah, I'm happy. I feel like these are really good. Thank you, Swain. I feel like these were easy. There was a little bit of something with the second script because I hadn't, even though this script was like, I only thought of it yesterday and I thought of this script like weeks ago. I don't know. This one was a lot easier to write because I just had much more pent up rage that I needed to express, whereas this one it was like, I'm just here to be so cute and demure. Yep. Yeah, I don't know, I really don't know what the video footage for these scripts is gonna be. I've got notes for like Foley work, so that'll be interesting. Technically I have done Foley work before. When I went to Melbourne last year, I went to a museum dedicated to like TV and stuff, and there was like this booth where you could like learn how to do like Foley work or learn what it was, and it was hard. I was like struggling in there. So yeah, but I think it'll be easier because I'll just use like stock sound effects, hopefully. Although I might have to record this one myself, because I feel like no one else has ever worried about the sound of like, I feel like clothing racks make like a very specific sound, so I'm gonna just do that. I'm also very, very tempted to see if I can get like some guys I know to voice male voice 1 and male voice 2. Otherwise, I'll just like edit my voice in Audacity. Welcome in, Mashingero. How's the scripts? What are you cooking? I've just finished my second script, so I'm actually kind of like wrapping up. I'm like, okay, I'm done. I need to like rest. But I wrote a script called POV, You Are a Furby, I Find at a Thrift Store, and it's just a nice, relaxing ASMR. It definitely does not end with Furby being demonic, but it's just meant to be like cute, wholesome, relaxation stuff. But the main script that I've been working on is called POV, Your Girlfriend Gets into a Fist Fight at a Modern and Contemporary Art Gallery. Yeah, I don't know, I try not to mention this because I'm under an NDA, but I do write ASMR scripts, kind of, sometimes, and I'd like some more for my resume, so I was like, and also for my own YouTube channel. So yeah, I don't know, maybe one day I'll like offer this as like a commission thing, I don't know. We'll see how I go. I need to see how these scripts go, but also I need to see how those scripts under the NDA. I keep trying to say ND and NDIS, which is something completely different. That's a disability funding scheme in Australia. But yeah, I'm happy. I feel like I've cooked some absolute cinema. I'm hoping to get these recorded, again, I said this week, in a professional, semi-professional recording booth. And then I don't know what's actually going to happen with the video editing side, because it's like, I've never actually watched like an ASMR video. I mean, that's a lie, I have, but they were just like aimless trigger noises, so it didn't really follow like a script. So I don't know, like, what do I do? I have to do some research, basically. Yeah, I think this is cute. I think this is fine. It'll look good for my resume. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I think I'm just ready to go, honestly. I just realized that there's no lights on in the house. It's getting dark. It's like, oh my god. The world is getting dark again at like 3:45. All is right in my little world. But yeah. We'll see what happens. Is there anything else I want to say? I am technically on hiatus. This is a guerrilla stream. Oh wait, I forgot to add. There we go. This is a guerrilla stream. I don't know if I can... I feel like, knowing me, like sometime next week, I probably... Actually, maybe not next week. Maybe not next week. It's possible I could stream again this week, but I wouldn't place a bet on it. So who knows? I'm gonna put my Twitch in like vacation mode. I believe that's a thing. So that'll be nice. I'll cue this for YouTube because why not? Yeah. Thank you all so much for coming. I really appreciate it. We've had a very productive afternoon. I'm very impressed. I need another sip of water. Yeah. It's kind of funny. I told my coworker yesterday that I'm a streamer. I'm a Twitch streamer, and she was like so fascinated by it. And I was like, okay. Yeah, I am kind of cool for having for doing this, so hopefully I'm doing her proud right now, writing ASMR relaxation scripts about getting into fistfights at the art gallery. What more could you want? Yeah, it's not the lamest thing you could be doing in the world. Being a streamer is kind of cool. Okay, I'm ready to have a nap, honestly. I've been ready to have a nap probably for the last hour. It was like... Liars, Mary Fortune is not cool. I'm not cool. So yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. I've had a really wonderful afternoon. It's been fun using my 3D model again. It's been a while. Hope you guys have had a good afternoon too. And I think I'll go to my ending screen and maybe even find us someone. Wouldn't that be something? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, oh well. Let's raid Ferrari. We haven't raided Ferrari in so long, so let's go say hi to Ferrari. Ferrari, fire. She's playing not Stardew Valley. She's playing Harvest Moon. That's what I was thinking of. And don't forget, the raid message is wishing you a merry raidmas. So let's have a lovely rest of your day, night, evening, afternoon, morning, whatever is most applicable, and have a nice nap afterwards. Okay, bye bye, bye bye.